G'day trendsetters, I'm John with Gravel Cyclist. Today I'm coming to you with a product review of sorts, not a review, that comes later. This is a very interesting crankset hailing from Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was designed by Matt Appleman of Appleman Cycles. Appleman Cycles produces carbon fiber frames and handles repairs as well. So you could say that Matt Appleman knows his way around a bicycle, especially how that relates to fit, and in particular these cranks, which are also produced in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So without further delay, let's crack open the box and see what's inside. This product is officially known as the Appleman 2XR crankset, and it's available in 10mm increments starting at 135mm going up to 175mm and aimed at fine-tuning a crucial contact point on the bike, obviously the crankset. Let's break open the parts from the packaging. I also need to point out, according to Matt, that increasing or decreasing crank length by 10mm can have a significant effect on hip and knee flexion throughout the pedal stroke, moving the rider into a better position along with comfortable, repeatable engagement. Now here is the crank spider. I'll give you a close-up. 3 of these are available. 110 BCD road, 104 BCD mountain, and 144 BCD track. This is the 110 BCD, and it works with 1x or 2x, and I'm going to set it up with 2x. The whole system utilizes a 30mm axle, which is compatible with many standards, many bottom brackets and so on, and this particular spindle is available in 5 different lengths, and this is the road length. So I'm going to pair it with a gravel bike more than likely, and like I mentioned a moment ago, 2x. Here's a schematic of the 2XR, so there's the rest of the parts, which I'll show you momentarily. So no rocket science, and the best part is about this whole system, it utilizes a 5mm Allen key to install and adjust. I promise you this is not an ASMR video. A lot of people get their jollies off of crinkling paper and that sort of stuff. As I mentioned, 10mm increments, so I went for 165 because 175 is too long for me. Typically I run a 172.5 or 170mm crankset, and I don't know about you, but that's a pretty tasty looking crankset, and obviously I'm going to throw it onto the scale momentarily. And the Q factor is going to depend on which spindle combination you end up going with. The full specs are available on the website for Appleman Cycles, linked in the description below. And here's the other crank arm out of the packaging, and they are clearly marked left and right. All right, let's throw this onto the gram scale. Crank arm, spindle, and spider. All right, so 609.5, well, 608 grams is what it's saying. And what's really cool about this crankset is you can get the crank arms, the spider, and the spindle bolts right here in 10 different colors. So you've got black and silver, that's 2 colors. There's a further 8 colors available, so you can customize this entire crankset to your liking. And here's an interesting fact about this little spider for the 2x configuration. It will work with a Praxis 4832 chainring pairing, so you can get some nice low gears if 2x is your thing. Now, as I sort of alluded to earlier, this is a product feature video. I haven't had time to mount these cranks to a bicycle just yet, but I'll sort that out shortly and follow up with a review. So there you have it, my product feature of sorts of the Appleman 2XR crank set. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for interesting content such as this. No bullshit gravel bike reviews, other product reviews, ride experience videos, and general madness. As all of it is released to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.